Hello and welcome back to another week in Malawi. It's week 7, and yeah, we got up quite a lot last week, didn't we? What did we get
Yeah,
up to?
saw lots of people this week. So on Tuesday, we went out for the day with Amy, who is the daughter of our pastors. And we had a really lovely day, didn't
Yeah,
we?
it was a nice day.
um,
Nice day to just relax and just spend time with each other.
yeah.
Um,
The aim of that was basically just to give her parents a bit of a break and spend time with her because we do enjoy that. But I can't remember who we mentioned before, but they lost their daughter, their newborn, a few weeks ago now, maybe a month ago actually. But yeah, just trying to give them some time on their own to just do life and also for the mum to heal because she had a C-section. So yeah, that was nice time for us, but also I think it was yeah, hopefully good for them to have some time. So that was really nice.
yep. And then later in the week, we then went and visited a bunch of people in the community.
Mm.
Well, it just so happened that we ended up meeting multiple people called Felix.
Yeah, it was so funny. We actually kind of planned to go and visit some of our sponsored students, actually, aren't they? All just at different stages, like university, secondary school, whatever. And the first one we visited, we unintentionally, the aim actually became to visit the father, and it turns out his name was Felix, and it was really good to talk with him, wasn't it? To find out about what he's doing. They live quite locally, and we actually hope for Malawi sponsor 3 of his 5 children. Um, and we've seen like a lot of problems in the family, and the family would say that it's spiritual. So it was really interesting to go and spend some time with them and find out how they're doing, catch up a bit. We visited them before actually, back last year.
Last year.
So it's good to catch up with them again, find out how they're doing, but also kind of pray, yeah, for them a little bit. And hopefully we're going to go and visit them this week or next week, just to go and see his farmland, which
Yes.
will be interesting as well.
That should be interesting. Yeah, see how we can support him in that way as well. As that's another one of our projects.
Mm. And
So yeah,
then
that
the
was cool.
next day, we went to visit. She's actually my sponsor student, but we went to visit her not just because she's my sponsor student, for a few other reasons. And she wasn't available, but her dad was there. Her dad is the chief of the local area, actually. And so it was really good to spend some time with him, build that relationship, but also to encourage him and pray with him. And it turns out he's also called Felix. So we had a very Felix week, which was interesting.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, just shared, prayed, yeah, supported him in some ways. Um, yeah,
I think one of the good things as well when you go and visit someone is you have a bit of time with whatever staff member we take to translate. So I think I quite enjoyed walking and talking. We took Philip with us, didn't we? It was
yeah.
nice to walk and talk with him while we were going as well. So yeah, that was really rewarding, I think.
Hmm.
Don't know if that's the right word. And then on Friday we visited 2 more people, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We visited Jesca,
Yeah.
who you shared from Psalm 139 with, and just
Yeah,
yeah,
I actually visited her recently. She's pregnant. I only went back purely logistically. I needed to talk to her, and she doesn't have a phone that we could contact her on. And when we were praying on our way there, I felt like God gave me a passage, which was from Psalm 139. Um, and I was really hoping and praying, wasn't I, that it wasn't just because she's pregnant. Like you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I didn't want to just go for that because she's pregnant and it's like an obvious choice. But then when we opened the Bible to actually read it, I felt like, yeah, it just worked together perfectly, didn't it? How like God clearly had a plan, because we were talking about how like nothing can separate her from God's love. Like no matter what decisions you make, God's still going to love you. He still wants that relationship with you. So that was, yeah, the first part of it. And then it also talked about yeah, knitting the baby together in the mother's womb and the fact that we have a purpose. So it was really nice to be able to kind of unpack that and explain that. And then coincidentally, we also had a blanket for her that was knitted by some people in the UK. And as I was giving that to her, I was like, wow, you know that this was knitted together. Like the people who made this spent a long time knitting it together for this purpose. And it just felt like a really good way of like illustrating that point. And then also being able to leave that blanket with her and say like, well, I hope this is also a reminder as well as like keeping you warm. So that was really cool.
That was really cool.
And
Yeah,
we were able to give them a Bible as well, weren't we?
yeah, yeah.
Which was really, yeah, great.
Nice. Yeah, and then we also visited Vanessa, who's one of the teachers at primary,
Primary.
one of the primary schools. And yeah, we just chat with her, pray with her. She'd recently lost her 21-year-old son. So yeah, being able to pray with her and just really listen to her and support her.
Yeah, when I first spoke to her about this, I was talking to her at the school, and she told me that she'd lost her son, and I could have cried. And then when I came back, I was telling Samuel, but her strength.
And then
really
you cried again.
Yeah, her strength really stood out to me. And so when we went to her house, she was a bit more honest with us, wasn't she, about how she's doing, which was really good. But it was also really, well, I hope it was encouraging for her, because she thanked us for coming and for taking the time to see her and to visit her 3 sons. She actually had 5 sons. 3 of them live with her. But she, when she was thanking us, I was like, no, I want to thank you, because actually seeing your strength and seeing how you've responded to this situation, like, I found really encouraging and inspiring, just to trust in God's plan. And I know it's not easy, but yeah, hopefully that encouraged her as much as it did me.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's kind of what we got up to, a snippet of our week. Been enjoying, really enjoyed some of those times of meeting people and spending time with people. So pray, in this coming week, that when we visit Felix's farm, that we would know, how we can support him, if we should support him, and as well as pray for the people that we prayed for, that their situations will continue to improve, and that despite loss and despite death, that actually they would be restored in Christ, and God will strengthen them in this time and in this season. So thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and watching, and have a lovely week.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.